Friends, good morning. All over the world today, there is a crisis of leadership. Somewhere, these are dictators or communist leaders who are controlling the nations. Other places, there are some kings also, dynasties also, who are controlling. But the thing which is something to worry about is democracy. Democracy is supposed to give power to the people to correct their evil minded leaders. But if we see the state of events in two largest democracies, US and India, is the situation okay? What is happening in Iran, Iraq, and other places? What has happened under the banner of Israel, US, and type of statements which the leaders give, who are killing people, who are murdering people, who are destroying infrastructure and the livelihood of people, say they are doing service to the world and bringing a better tomorrow. Coming close home, there are also leaders who have mastered the art of abusing each other without realizing, as a role model for the youth, what are they presenting and what are they cultivating. These two events, if you look at it, US and India, and even Israel considers itself a democracy, and there are many others. If you see the state of these democracies, where leaders using the power of constitution and freedom allowed by constitution or powers given by constitution are destroying, creating wrong values, creating wrong models of existence, what do you expect from the world tomorrow? Therefore, all those who are saying that we are killing people, we are destroying nations, or sending people to Stone Age, or etc., are they really helping the mankind to achieve something better? History is supposed to teach the people. History is supposed to be to learn a lesson. Nowadays, I find that machines are better in learning than human beings. At least a robot programmed by a sensible programmer learns good things and follows good. Of course, if the programmer is evil minded, then God saves the world and God saves the robot. But human beings. Therefore, the point to consider is what makes such leaders and what the world needs for survival and peace. First, everybody is born with a genetic code, a DNA, which brings with it certain tendencies which could be considered good and evil. Who will correct it? Modern science has to find ways for re-engineering a human being by identifying evil or bad genes and modifying these to create better human beings. Who will do it? How they will do it? That is a big question, because if a devil is asked to modify the gene, devil will create all devils. So we need good people, and to create good people we need other good people who can create good people. Therefore, this is a one part. The second part, a child when is born in the family and in the environment, learns from the friends, from the family members, and in the environment around. Therefore, the responsibility of parents, responsibility of family members to ensure that the next generation is good is manifold. But what is happening today? In the rat race for material gains, parents have no time, so they hand over the children to either the ayahs or to the children homes. In both places, you can see what type of life is there, and unless there are good human beings there, whatever is brought up is sick and evil-minded generation. The third is the education, which makes the people. Degrees are sold. Teachers themselves come with all type of dubious means. Can we expect education to be good? To create good education, new rules are made, new memorandums are made, new directives are made, but can those alone make? There are people at top who have been identified and punished for corruption, whether they are chairmen, whether they are chancellors, vice chancellors, directors, professors. If you go to the newspaper and media and collect all the data, that will be good enough to tell us what ails the education. So unless there are good people in the education and educational management, situation can lead to more chaos. The last is the working environment, where today the property dealers, the bhumafias are controlling the world. Even corporates are no better. Corporate is synonymous with corruption, and to gain their projects and the benefits, they do all type of things. Recent reports of a development authority, officers taking a commission for granting more benefits is one example, but then there are many more. We can see that in NCR and we can see everywhere else, all that. Question therefore we come, what can make the world peaceful and good? Friends, we need good human beings. And we have seen the family background, the genetic code, the education and the world, how they are contributing in creating good or evil-minded. But there are some paths which are supposed to be good. There are people who go into yoga and teach various type of techniques for self-development, development of mindset, development of personality, the controlling ego, and all other desires which lead to evil thoughts and evil actions. One of those is Kundalini awakening, which comes from Sahaja Yoga. And it is understood that practiced even for 5 to 10 minutes every day, a human being can acquire capability to sense what is good and what is not good. Therefore, if we can create human beings who can sense between good and evil and choose the good, we can find a way. This is one proposition, and we invite all Dharma Gurus, we invite all the leaders who think themselves that they are for the nation building, all the associations, all the parties, all the organizations, to kindly help in creating good human beings who can lead to create a peaceful world for all to live and grow. Thank you. God bless all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.